Mark my words, it will get justice.
Welcome back to Turns Out Records presents The Escape Pods 2018. That was almost impossible to say. It's been months.
Yes, it has been a while.
It's been a really long time.
And who's that voice over there?
It's Danoz Direct. Call now, be one of the first 50 callers, and you'll get a free set of snake knives.
Timmy Taco, eat well at tacos.
And Jezbot. That's it. I don't do anything.
The Foxy Boxing specialist.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, Foxy Boxer.
Yeah, it's one of the New Year's resolutions.
Should we go straight into the resolutions?
Why not?
Because it is a new year.
It is.
Yeah.
And we got through the season.
We did.
It's a quiet one this year.
It was very quiet.
Every single person I've said, "What'd you do for New Year's?" Oh, nothing.
Do you know what that is?
I do know what that is. You tell everybody.
I'll tell everyone why no one did anything this New Year's Eve. It's because we didn't organise a party.
That's exactly right.
Correct weights.
I did get the yearly call from Oscar.
Yeah.
What are we doing tonight? And I had to shut him down because we weren't.
He called you on New Year's Eve to say, "What are we doing
tonight?" I'm like, nah.
Yeah. I did take in the Sydney fireworks after returning home from my well, it's the equivalent of the family fireworks party. You know, you go to the 9:30 fireworks so that you can have the kiddies in bed by a respectable hour.
9:36.
9:40.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But I got put into a situation that me no likey, right?
Okay.
So we're at the beach house on Peninsula. It's lovely. They're like, can we have some music? I just happened to bring my laptop. Yeah, I can play some music. So I played a couple of tunes. Everyone's getting a bit pissy and a bit, demanding. Just like any time I ever do a gig.
That's right.
Can you play this?
Play fucking Katy Perry.
Play a bit of this. Play a bit of that.
That's
right?
shit.
Yeah.
That's good.
And then the pressure got turned on. What's going to be the New Year's song? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Pressure. What are you going to do? Well, what the song's going to be? What's the song going to be? Well, I'm not choosing the song.
I always go with Rick James, Give It To Me, Baby. Works
I
every
always
time.
go for Monkey Magic, the original theme tune.
Oh, yeah. Nice work.
It's a very hugging Happy New Year kind of song, isn't it?
It is.
What did we play in the past? We had Baggy Trousers.
Yeah.
We had
Give It To Me, Baby. Rick James.
We had,
Soggy Bottom Boys.
I wasn't at that party.
Okay.
But that's
invite only.
Okay,
play this,
cool.
play that, and so I'm there going, okay, do whatever everybody asks, and I'm quite comfortable being behind a console of any description. I'm not very social as it was.
Yeah.
So,
Active at a party.
I used to be. I used to like to party.
Yep.
But when I became the life of the party, being a DJ and whatnot,
You a DJ?
I am. And so every time I went to put the song on because the tracks are going to end,
Yep.
what are you doing? Oh, you stop working. You want me to play music, right? No.
So come and sit down.
Play, but
come
don't
and sit down.
play. No.
Come and have a glass
Come
of
and
wine.
stand up, right? No. You have to dance. And I'm already like, I'm past the I want to dance phase of the night. Like, I just want to sit here, chuck a couple of songs on. I'm providing you entertainment.
How many people?
There's 5 of us.
5.
Right?
Okay. Yeah, it's sort of the number that doesn't really call for
But it is a
rave.
a demanding crowd, A, or B,
Yeah.
a DJ.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All
But
you
they
need
had a
is
DJ on
is a CD
on
Nazi
hand.
like Jeremy.
That's right.
Yeah, but people turn when they're not in control. They still are Nazi about it. Like,
Right.
play a little bit of this, play a little bit of that, and like I still have to fucking win the room over, even though it's 4 other people.
So you're mixing songs in. You're not just playing full
I'm
track.
getting
and
ready
then-
to play the next song, so the next song we can keep dancing and drinking. Hey, ho,
Well,
hey!
you're
Happy New Year.
queuing up. You're queuing up on a virtual turntable.
I'm queuing up on the laptop as soon as the other song ends. Boom! I'll play the next song. And everybody's
Okay.
like, we don't have a
Have
lull.
you got Windows Media Player set to crossfade?
No, I've got my high-end professional DJ program
Equipment
that does it.
Yeah.
But I was just running it on solo laptop.
Yeah. You cheapskate.
Yeah.
So get up, have a dance, have a dance, have a dance, have a dance, and then I got the pressure put on me in a very uncomfortable way.
And it's like
Get up.
11 o'clock, 10
Like
o'clock.
Someone started probing your anus.
Almost.
Okay.
It's definitely a social probe
Yeah.
when somebody says, "Come on, get up and dance." Why aren't you fucking smiling? Start smiling. What are you so miserable about? That
yeah,
kind of
one of
kind
those
thing.
guys.
Come on, man. It's like,
Are you
wait a
looking at
minute.
me?
Yeah.
I would smile. I would smile if I was.
Having
You know.
fun.
Well, have some fun.
But I'm kind of working over here.
No, get up.
No.
But the
Can
song's
I
gonna
just
end.
point out that I'm feeling slightly harassed right now?
Yeah, and then I got the grab the hands, make me dance move.
Mm.
You know, and then
Everyone
and then
loves
I
that
go
one.
I go into.
But was it a girl or a guy?
I go into muddy mud skipper flat like, oh, I can't do a flip flop. Nah, I'm not doing it right because I don't like being told when to have fun, how to have it, what level to have it at, and where to have it. I don't like it.
Fair enough, man. I can.
So my New Year's party consisted of me trying to avoid people
Social
noticing.
situations.
Yeah, the 4 people there trying to notice that I
Yeah.
wasn't. I just wanted to sit there.
If I
Yeah.
stare intently enough at this screen right now, people won't talk to me or disturb me.
That's exactly what I was thinking. But then it was the, come on, get up, have a dance. As soon as she started harassing me to dance, have a dance, grab my hands and have a dance, everybody else sat down. They weren't harassed. It was just me that was being harassed. So it made me even more muddy mud skipper.
Getting you target.
Would it have helped if she was
Sober?
naked?
No, I don't think so.
No.
That
Even
would
worse.
probably
Awkward.
increase
Even worse.
the uncomfortableness.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
would.
Okay.
It would.
Tenfold.
Why? Because she's a little bit.
Because the wife's there.
Yeah, yeah.
And
But it made me think,
it's weird.
is it...
It's fucking weird.
So
dude.
is that part of me dead now? Like, we used to go out, we used to party, we used to dance, we used to do the thing.
Mm.
Is that... Am I dead inside?
Well, I was going to add to this about my New Year's Eve. So,
Okay.
what time did you wrap up? Around
I
about
don't know. What time did the New Year's Eve happen?
12:00.
12:05.
Right.
No,
And Dan, you were about
we
the
danced
same.
for about an hour. or so.
Look, our party wound up. I left the party we were at by about, say, 10:30. I was home, had the kids in bed by about 11. Opened a bottle of champagne, had a couple of glasses, just managed to make it to midnight.
Yeah, without falling asleep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then went, wow, Sydney looks great. Good night.
I'm so glad. I'm so
you.
glad I'm not there.
Yeah. But,
Yeah, so we would dance. Like when we were younger, we would have gone out to a rave, probably.
We would have partied too.
thrown a New Year's Eve party with
Yeah.
as many people as we could.
Yeah, which I think we
still
still
would
will
have
do
been. We
that.
still would have been actively partying on about the 3rd of January.
But like I felt like I danced it all out of my system back in that era. So like
Yeah.
my 20s, my early 30s, I danced so much that I can't dance anymore, right?
Was-
So
Yeah.
so my job is to make other people dance. I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
right?
When do you think you
I love-
officially shelved the Melbourne Shuffle?
I can tell you, we went to it was really after the fact, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
raves had ended, and Sarah D and a couple of her crew,
Yeah.
they wanted to go to Earth Core.
Okay.
And Vanessa and I are like, you know
God.
what? Earth Core, it's probably packed with liability stuff now. It's probably safe. It's probably all right. You know, they've probably done something because it's run for 20 years or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go. Let's just go. Chuck our fluffy pants back on and have a little dance. And I was so out of place.
Okay.
I felt like I'd landed on another dimension.
Yeah.
Why? Because fluffy pants are no longer a thing.
No, I just sort of like the veil had dropped from when we were 20,
Yeah.
and I wasn't into it.
Yeah.
Well, I thought I was going to be.
But do you remember
And
when
you
you were
quickly-
20? When
quickly
you were 20,
realised
you
you
were
weren't.
at Earth Core. It was about day 3 or day 4, and you really, really noticed all the 40-year-olds in the crowd and went,
Yeah, and this is the
What
thing,
the
right?
fuck?
that's weird.
We've
I
had-
hope I'm not like that when I'm 40.
Yeah, we had a conversation about like if we just wanted to go to another party, we
Yeah.
would be that dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's us now.
Yeah.
So there's no room for us there. So So if you're on a dance floor,
I
you're
don't know.
45. You know, oh yeah, it's going to be great. It's going to be great. It isn't. It's shit.
You look like a narc.
Yeah, you look like a copper.
If you go up to Falls Festival now, as a 40-year-old, you kind of look like the fuzz. Yeah. And that's
I don't know.
exactly
I
what.
think you can have a good time, but is Chan going to come to a rave with us? Full scale rave.
No.
Do lasers, all that thing, right? She
I
ain't
didn't
coming.
say.
No, she's not.
So you're not going to have the same kind of fun. She has to come, by the way.
Yep.
This is what I'm saying. Like, you go to these parties,
You got to camp.
unless
You got to bring your own water. and
unless
food.
we constructed the exact same crew, wore the same clothes, and try to relive our 20s, we would hate it.
Why don't we try that?
I know. I think
'Cause
I'd
you look
hate it
like
because I already
sad
went.
No.
40-year-olds.
We don't have to invite any teeny bobbers or 20-somethings. It's just a private party
Good because I
where
don't
you've
know
got
any.
you've got your fancy pants dance pants.
And Tim, you'll be working all weekend.
Yeah, exactly.
can you
We'll be
please
back
do
at
a
the-
15-hour set?
Yeah, at the campsite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is what I was, going right back to my New Year's Eve. Is that how does that go?
No,
It's
it's
okay.
good.
Sorry, guys.
It's good.
So Cass and I were just by ourselves, and we're not going to do anything. We're going away on the 3rd, so let's just stay in, not organise anything. But down in Huntingdale, where I live, there's a new club or a new bar sort of thing.
Yeah, just near the bus
Under the bridge
bus
there.
station. Yeah,
And it's a gaming-based venue.
Now, what are you talking about? Pokies,
No, it's a
World of Warcraft.
I thought it was going to be
gaming,
pennies,
penny.
arcades.
yeah.
One of those bars
Okay.
where they've got all the
like
things.
Barcade,
Yeah,
or
barcade. There you go.
or
StarCraft.
or a
Any one of these numbers.
I was going to try and come up with one.
Like Time Zone.
Yeah. Okay.
But you can drink there.
Yeah. Okay.
Awesome.
So we went, well, let's catch an Uber down there. Got out of the Uber, walked through the doors and saw the band in the corner there and realised what the club was really. It was a haven for nerds because the
nerd
band was a live and direct
Rock.
what do you call it?
Rockstar. Yeah, I think you're
Rockstar
doing
from
Rockstar
PlayStation.
PlayStation Rockstar band.
Up on the screen. There's 4 dudes. One on the drums, one on the guitar, one singing, and a bassist. And they were playing Rockstar. And everyone was standing around watching them.
Okay.
And
Well,
then
was
that
there much
song...
woohooing
There was
going on?
woohooing going on
Was
because
the-
they were watching the screen and they're tapping the red, blue, green, blue, red.
This guy
Tap, tap,
really
tap.
rocks on the triangles and X's, bro.
So they finished up and another whole crew got up and then they did their song.
Same song?
Blink 182.
The same song because the last guys couldn't get through the level, so you just
Yeah,
have to
that's
keep
right.
playing the same
The
level.
night will not pass.
Yeah.
You shall not
Okay.
pass.
Shall not pass.
So
So
that's
we
an
realised
interesting experience.
we looked like narcs because
Okay.
there was 20-year-olds, got a beer, drank it, walked out. It was maybe a 5-minute turnaround before we were walking home.
Was there any girls there?
Loaded with hot chicks.
Oh,
Really?
okay.
Yes. This is the thing. I don't understand what the fuck is going on.
I think nerds are now a respected subculture.
Geek Chic.
Yeah.
Was
yep.
it?
Yep. That works for me. I
yeah,
like it.
because I've had
Like
a
it.
big debate.
People now respect intelligence.
No, but you know what it is. Nerd is one category, but then I've had this debate in here with some guys that come into the studio.
Okay.
They look at all the toys. They go, "You're such a fucking nerd." And I go, "No, I'm not a nerd.
I'm a collector.
No, I'm a geek, right? So I geek out on records.
Yeah.
Like I'm a collector at heart,
Mm-hmm.
but I've got a whole heap of records. But then I'll have geeky stuff about the records.
Mm-hmm.
This is hip hop. This is breakdance, and I know the ins and outs of the records, which makes me a geek.
Yeah.
Right?
I guess so.
A nerd.
I love the backstory to Beat Street.
Yeah, there you go. You're geeking out on Beach Street. Transformers. I'm not a nerd. I'm not pushing my 4 eyes glasses back on with a little bit of sticky tape in between.
And the
That's a
pens
nerd.
on the cardboard that gets inserted into the
That's
That's a
right.
pocket
Yeah.
protector down
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
I'm a geek.
Yes.
Oh, what's the difference? What's the difference? I think I clarified the difference. So,
But still, this is what I'm saying.
were they nerds or geeks?
Is it good to
Are
be?
they geeking out on games, or are
Is
they
it
just
good to
fucking
be
nerds?
pigeonholing yourself under a label?
No, see, like I'm geek when you're in my environment and you see my collection. You ask me questions about it. I'm enthusiastic and I say it's this, it's that, it's blah blah blah. Because you seem interested in it. That's me geeking out.
Okay.
I'm not a nerd.
Okay.
Because
Do you have a label that you fly by?
No.
no, because you were borderline hipster for a minute.
I didn't know what a hipster was though. So
No, you didn't.
No. So as soon as I found out, I threw away all my hats and I shaved my fucking beard.
Okay.
But these guys at the
And do you drink your soy latte out of a jam jar?
I sure do, Dan. Twice a day. I went down to the guys at the Pixel Bar were not going to be at the Falls Festival or a rave.
Gotcha.
But there are hot chicks there, so they're happy.
But I don't understand their happiness, Dan, is what I'm getting at. Why? Why were they so happy on New Year's Eve?
Because
Down
they're like
to the fucking playing a video game.
Yeah.
I just don't get it.
There you go. Because they're geeks.
Takes all types.
Okay.
Takes all types.
All right.
Because they're geeking out. But here's a little thing, right? So,
But I'm telling you,
It's
sorry,
nice.
man. When you're
it's nice
20,
that there's a place out there.
when you're
that you
20,
can
go to the raves because when you're 40, you're not going to want to.
But you're not going to want to go to Pixel Bar and Rockstar. What is
Well,
I reckon back in our
grill.
20s,
Yeah.
we
And
would have
grill.
gone to a Pixel Bar, right?
If there was stand-up
If they
arcade
existed.
games.
Right. So you got your cigar bars. You got your. I'm talking gimmicks here. We would have jumped on a gaming
For sure.
thing, but I think, like you said earlier, it'd have to be that arcade, sit down, tabletop,
Yeah, man.
gaming consoles,
Time Crisis.
Tetris.
Yeah,
I'd actually be more interested in like an oxygen bar or one of those tanks with the little fish that eat your feet.
Have you done that?
No, but
Have
I
you
would.
done that?
Yeah, no, it's
Is it weird?
It's gross.
No, I think that's fine.
Is it?
Nah.
Yeah,
Haven't they-
I'm cool
Have
with
you
that.
been
much-
to Thailand?
How
No.
much foot can those fish eat? Because they're in there, they're up in there eating people's feet all day, every day, right?
Hyundai.
How often do they change that water?
That's what this is gross about. You see all these Aussie tourists
Sticking
walking
their-
around in their thongs,
Yeah. They didn't pack their Dactarin, so they got...
the Band-Aids and the blisters, and they stick their feet in the fucking fish tank, and then you go in there after it.
Fishy,
Yeah.
sort it out. Yeah.
It's like the idea of having a spa in your house now. It's gross.
It is kind of
You don't like the
Well,
idea
we grew
of
up
a
with
spunk dunk.
a jizz koozie.
No, I'm done with it. I'm never going to get in one again.
No more Spartak 3000?
No more Spartak 3000.
That was
Okay.
an awesome party. But last time I maybe not the last time I got in a spa, but one of the more recent times that I got in a spa, I was assaulted.
Oh, you were. You were. That'd be a story worth telling one day.
That was
but
the
not
last
on air.
time.
That was the last time.
Yeah.
Yeah. You were raped that night, right?
I pretty much was. Hashtag me too.
That's right.
She's great.
Well, that's New Year's Eve. Happy New
It
Year's
is New
Eve.
Year's Eve, but I just wanted to make a point. You said a little quip about drinking from jars.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
So back in my old house, if you can go back that far, maybe
Your old
Probably
house.
This house
Yeah,
Your
this
old
house,
house that was
but-
here that was
smaller.
pre-renovated.
before we renovated.
Yeah.
I would occasionally drink something from a jar, right? There was
This is
just
true.
I don't know. There's no glasses
Anything
here
in
and there.
particular? Okay.
No, I would just do it. Vanessa would look at me and go, "Oh, it's fucking jars. What are you doing?" I'm like, "Mark my words, young
This will
lady.
become a thing.
This will be a thing, and then everybody will be drinking from jars, and then you'll be looking at me to say
Trendsetter.
Trendsetter.
Ahead of his time.
So I wanted to establish what trends we have already set. Now I already know
I like
some
this.
of them.
This is good.
Yeah,
This
this
is
has got
good.
potential.
Right? Because kids these days,
Mm.
like I like. Okay, so the hipster movement. Just before the hipster movement, I'm thinking like the young Stephen Holsworth age. What's that? The
Triple J.
There was a
Triple J kind of-
pre-beard. It was like
Pre-beard.
handlebar mustache.
pre-beard, right? Let's just say pre-beard.
And
for
then there was
for
the 5 o'clock
listeners.
shadow phase, which was I think kicked off by one Bradley Pitt or someone
Well,
like
those
that.
kids try to bring back fluoros, but the reality is we never really liked fluoros in the 80s. So you're
Hated
bringing
them.
back something that's not even fucking. It's not even. kitsch
I was pretty
retro.
pro bright colours for a
Yeah, but
a good
you got
period.
your hyper colors, right?
Yep.
You got your
Tie-dye.
tie dye, and your like trippy man kind
Yep.
of
Yep.
hippie wear.
Yep.
It's not 80s fluoro lycra.
No, it's not.
Okay, so not a good trend to bring back. I started the jar trend without
Jar
realizing
trend.
it, right?
Yep.
I also feel as if I was wearing aviators before everybody got onto aviators. Does
Is
everybody
that-
know what aviators? Okay, it's
Is
an
that
easy get.
before
It's an easy get.
Tom
Tom
Cruise
Cruise
and-
and Goose in Top Gun?
No, after the fact.
Yes.
True, but that was the
Yes.
80s, and they were very 80s Cobra kind of glasses, right?
And then 90s,
so when you wear them in
no.
the 90s, it's sort of
Yeah.
like, it's a bit old
Yep. Yep.
hand,
Look at
old
this
hat.
fucking nerd in
Yeah.
aviators.
Yeah.
No, geek.
Okay, sorry. The sunglass geek.
But I asked people for a while there, have you got any aviators from the 80s? And a couple of people gave me some Ray-Bans from the 80s. What the fuck would you want that? Mark my words.
Is that thing you said?
Aviators.
Mark my words.
Mark my words.
Mark
Yeah.
my words.
You saw it first here.
You heard it first there.
Yeah.
The escape pods. Let's
about,
bring it on. Mark my words. Mark my words.
What about when we were... because I was saying earlier about the hipster movement. Hipsters, are they big on hats, would you say?
Yes, I would say that.
Because you brought the hats back
I did.
in the last
I did.
10-year
Yeah, I
block.
did.
Yeah.
But before that, where did you get the idea for those old hats?
The
Jimmy?
hats back
I
in the
think
day.
I think he was forced into it due to his pasty complexion.
Yeah, having to wear them so as not to get sunburnt.
Yeah.
So we used
No,
to,
I think it was the Blues Brothers introduced me to hats.
Yes,
True.
definitely.
And-
True.
uh,
So then we would go up to the place in Mount Waverley that sold school uniforms.
Yeah, that's right. And they had a
Stussy
hat rack.
pants.
That's
They had a
right.
hat rack, right? Old man hats.
Yes.
So
it's
we
all
wear
coming
these
back to
old
me.
man hats. They were
Is this up on Waverley Road?
yeah.
Whatever.
Sure. But you'd have to go out and find these old hats. Then like, mark my words,
They came back.
they came back.
They
But we
did.
were wearing hats, old school, old man hats, and everybody. Remember, people were saying,
what are with these two
What's with that? What's with that?"
weirdos?
Flash forward.
Mm.
Hipster movement,
Hipsters,
hipster
yes.
movement, or hippie.
I think hats had a run about 15 years ago, I'd say.
But when these fads
When,
reached the $2 shop,
The American blues runners, the 20s, that 20s look. What was that? Boot Scoot Riot. What's that music called?
Ska?
Ska. Thank you.
Yeah.
And Skank and Stank. That was about 15 years ago. Hats
Yep.
go. And then they come back with the hipsters. Now they're gone again. Like you had your beard theory, Dan.
Yep. Oh yeah, the Ned Kelly beard and how cycle times for trends have different periods of time that need to elapse. And thankfully, the Ned Kelly beard last cycled in 1856, which means
so is that what we're imitating exactly now? The old ye oldie barbershop s
Shopee.
Shopee with what that?
Yeah,
what's the
that's
one?
exactly
What's the
it.
what's
That's
the
right.
ones with the curly mustaches? What are they called?
Wankers.
yeah,
That's
that's the one.
Okay, so mark my words.
mark my words. What? So what are we doing now?
Right.
That's the thing later. Don't say podcasts.
No.
Right.
We were behind the eight ball
We were
on that
kinda
one
behind it on that
by
one.
about 5 years.
We were
6
actually
years.
directly influenced by podcasts already existing, so you can't say that. But there's got to be something that we're doing now.
Well, I've got one that I'd like to take a lead on. I'm starting a movement that says that Havianas aren't the only thongs that you can buy,
Yeah.
and for $40 you can go and buy 10 pairs of thongs at Coles.
Okay,
That's right.
so that means that you're 40 or over, right? Have you reached 40 yet?
Yes, I have.
Okay, because
He didn't come to your
I've
party.
got. No,
No,
I
I
didn't.
didn't.
No, I didn't. I was working. I would love to
As a
have been
DJ.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, if you had come, you would have been standing behind the
But-
console.
That's
Ness and
right.
I've gone shopping recently. Over Christmas period. We're looking for stuff. Can I go and buy a brand new T-shirt? T-shirt costs $50 these days, right?
Yeah.
for something
I
that
guess so, yeah.
is good and lasts.
I guess so.
I can't get over the $3 T-shirt from Kmart. I'll go and buy 17 T-shirts
Yeah, it's the best way to do it.
compared to one T-shirt. So there's a point where you go,
I haven't reached that tipping point.
yeah,
But,
but you're already saying you could buy 5 pairs for the same price. So you
Yes,
are
so
there.
I'm heading there. I'm heading there. But we've entered a new dimension when it comes to fashion. The whole world of fast fashion, where
I like that.
yeah, where you can buy the latest trends for about $5. But the drawback on buying these $5 happening today trends is that they'll last about 3 washes,
That's
right.
and then
Okay.
you'll need to chuck them out and get a new pair. But who cares? Because then you've got a new fresh look
Yeah.
in 3 washes' time.
Okay.
So-
okay. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
On these jeans right here, how much would you say I paid for these designer
Oh,
jeans?
I reckon you paid $380.
I would say that colour was trending about a decade ago, and therefore about $5.
Okay, well, Dan, you're closer.
Yeah.
Paid $20.
Okay,
Oh,
good.
there you go. They look like
$20.
Are they new?
Brand spankers from DFO.
Yeah.
After Christmas specials.
Brand spankers with the what was
Pre-worn.
once was once a fashionable hole in the
a hole in the
leg.
the
Yeah.
auto wear
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
Like,
I never quite got that. How you
Well-
had to pay 3 times the price
'Cause
for
it looks
something
better,
that
mate.
had bloody holes in it.
Yeah, but I ask you, why would it be wearing down there, of all places, on
that's
your
where
upper
my-
thigh?
That's where my...
Your hands when you're
Hands rub
walking?
past,
Yeah, I
yes.
guess.
It's got
I
a
guess.
substantial Johnson.
Well, look, I mean, I think
That is
Christmas...
substantial.
Christmas, a half price after Christmas sale, and then 40% off that half price. It's $20, boys.
Speaking of half price sales, though, I tried to get past Chatty to go to Wood End on Boxing Day. Every road in every direction was backed back, and it's like, fellas, ladies, children in the back seat. Why are you even bothering? Where are you going to park?
What are we doing?
These lines are going for kilometres.
So did
but
you bail?
I wasn't going to.
Oh, you
I
didn't
wasn't
go.
going to
You
Chatty. I
didn't
was
go
trying
in.
to get past Chatty,
Past Chatty, yes.
to head off.
to get the specials, which you can get online anyway.
Well,
Can I think
get it.
they?
I don't know. Have you ever done a Boxing Day sale?
No. Yeah, I have,
Okay.
and the prices were exactly the same.
Well, that's disappointing.
It was very disappointing. Actually, the one thing that we did score once was some haberdashery. And Matt Whelan shout out, put us, because he worked at Myer, put us onto the Christmas discount plus some other discount plus his
Staff
My
discount,
card thing.
yeah.
Yeah. So we ended up getting like 1,000 count doona, which is still like the best thing in our entire haberdashery cupboard, for lack of a better word.
Linen cupboard.
It paid off. That was the only thing I ever
Okay.
got from a Boxing Day sale. That was
Okay.
actually
Good.
legit.
You got any 1,000 thread count?
I don't believe so.
You done that?
I've got some 1,000 thread count.
That shit's real,
yeah,
man.
Yeah. Once you pop, you just can't stop.
That's
yeah,
the business.
It's the business. It's like, I don't know. It's
Yeah.
like sleeping
Well,
in
look,
cream.
Yeah. Well, look at it. Look at this.
Warm cream.
Look at
or-
this way. This
Eventually,
is
you wake
how
up
you
as well.
justify it to yourself. What percentage of your life are you going to spend immersed
Look,
in the
I
covers?
get the how
50%.
long you sleep for. I get it. I get it. You got to have a good mattress. You got to have good.
Well, this is the thing. Like,
Pillows
it's like
and
for the
stuff.
price of a coffee a day, right?
Yep.
But if you do that, if you contribute to some other thing that is the cost of a price of coffee a day, do you have
Yep.
to give up your coffee a day? Does that mean you're for the price of 2 coffees a day? Because I want my coffee,
Mm.
but I'm also paying this thing which is the price
That's
of
right.
coffee.
I'm not giving up coffee a day.
Yeah.
I'm not giving
No.
up that.
And just
So-
to come
To
full,
help people.
but just to come full circle, the $3 thongs in Coles feel just the same as the $40 Havianas,
There you go.
They do, and they don't.
and they don't.
It's
Yeah.
like a $1 hooker or a $1,000 hooker.
Okay, so
I don't
so
Uh,
so with this, if we're playing a
it's
segment
not
that we
like that.
created in the last show, we created the segment "Draw a Line in the Sand," right?
line in the
So
sand. That's
so
right.
you draw a line at the Havaiana versus Kmart.
Well, actually,
dolls.
when I say Coles $3,
Coles.
I'm actually wearing $10 Chemist Warehouse, which I must say
Chemist
quite-
Warehouse.
feel quite luxurious. They're
They
quite
look
Chemist Warehouse, where
soft.
nerds go to shop.
quite soft
Original.
and spongy.
original
It's on the phone.
original style.
Yeah,
They look all right.
Thank you.
So
And by the way, Chemist Warehouse, Tim, at Boxing Day Christmas family function.
is this an ad?
Yeah, it is actually.
Can I fast forward through this ad?
For $29.95, I got the best present for everyone.
Okay, what was that?
It was cologne. It's $30.
Oh, actually, he did have the best present. Secret KK.
Okay.
They fought over it.
Yeah.
Almost. They were
Okay.
not
What
fisticuffs.
fragrance did you go for?
I don't know, say CKB maybe? Or
CKB number 595.
I went in there and I said to her, "This is my entire Christmas shopping." Walked up to the counter, said, "Can
Is
I?"
that all you did?
I went, "Can I smell that one?" She sprayed it. I went, "Yeah, give us it." Didn't try any others. Wrapped it up, and I was home in 25 minutes.
What's with the eau de toilette?
Yeah,
Is that just like
perfume.
French toilet spray? What is that?
It translates
Translates
directly
it.
as odor emanating from the toilet.
That's what it feels like when you say it. So draw the line in the sand. So you go into an op shop and you find a jacket that you'd really like to wear, but you know it's from a dead man.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right? Still happy to buy it? Still happy to wear it? Dead man's
I don't
jacket?
think the salvos publish whether or not these are from a deceased estate.
No, I'm telling you. I'm telling you,
Is
like
there an aisle, a specialty aisle,
Dead man.
deceased estate?
dead man walking.
And
You reach into the top pocket, and it's
got a eulogy.
it's his eulogy.
Uh,
Oh no! So what is the flyer that comes with a funeral? What's that called? What is that? Booklet. What is that booklet?
let's just call it a booklet.
Funeral.
In
memorial? No.
Uh,
What is it?
paper
What is
booklet.
it? Anyway, that's in the pocket.
Okay, so but we know
He's
that
dead.
He's dead.
He's dead.
Line in the sand. I'm gonna say if it's a very nice jacket, I just
for
get
it.
Yeah, dry cleaned,
Yep.
and never think about it ever again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I wonder if the same rule applies as it does in the art world, where everything's worth more once the artist is dead.
Yeah, that's right. Who died in the jacket?
Yeah. Was he
How did
He
someone?
died in the jacket.
Died
in
he
the
died
jacket.
in the jacket of smallpox.
Is there any?
Well, smallpox might be
Okay,
a little bit.
No, he died of he died of something contagious because it's his medical certificate. But quite clearly, they've washed the
He's got
jacket.
cancer of the rectum. He's got
Cancer
cancer
of
of the
the balls.
rib. He's got fucking cancer.
Cancer of the
Okay.
head.
well, line in the sand is.
You know it's been washed
if
because
it's-
all the ink's run on the doctor's certificate, but you read there, AIDS.
My line in the sand is: Will I catch what he got?
Yeah.
You don't know. So this is where you got to draw the line in the sand.
If it
you
was
draw
cool,
the line like
if it was
I
cool,
can't risk it.
If it was cool, I would go there.
You're
if it
all
was
right with
cool, I would go there, and then I would take it to some radiation facility, followed by a decontamination facility, followed by a dry cleaner.
Just buy a new jacket.
Because I asked.
I guess
asked
it would have to be
because-
pretty special.
Yeah.
And op shops. I'm not typically, generally speaking, one who would buy clothes in an op shop.
Okay.
So you're saying
My
your
my-
line in the sand is
but-
at the door?
I am related to someone who would probably get the majority of their clothing from an op shop.
You're talking about your sister.
Okay.
I thought you were going to say I'm closely related to the person that started off op shops, like
Yeah, I thought
Donny Op Shop or
Donny
something.
Op.
Donny Op
Um,
of op shop.
just
fame.
on Donny's, Evie's favourite song at the moment is Konnichiwa by Donny Benet.
Right, and who's Evie for the listeners?
Evie is my 4-year-old daughter.
Okay, I thought you were going to say sister.
And what was the song?
Konnichiwa.
Just repeat exactly what you said.
Um,
Konnichiwa. Don't know if I know
Sing
that
us a
song.
verse.
Konnichiwa.
Stop right there. I figured it'd be that.
Yeah.
So, still in the op shop.
Okay.
Um,
picking out clothes.
You see a pair of shoes that you've always fucking wanted, right? They are used, but not abused,
Okay.
right? Clearly have been worn, but they're the shoes you always wanted. You didn't want to pay $200 for them retail, but you see them in here and they're $7.50, right? All you got to do is a little bit of
Nugget?
a little bit. No, not even nugget. We're
Okay.
talking sports trainers, something high end.
Okay.
Adidas,
Like a
Or-
1989 first edition Air Jordans.
something
There
like
you
that.
go.
But you've always wanted them.
Yeah.
They're cleanable. You can change the insoles. You can change the laces. They look brand new. Yeah. How do you feel when you're wearing them? You buy them.
But here's the thing: they're one size too small.
So
So
where do you draw the line? Do you?
I'm probably more against the idea of skankfoot than I am about dead man's skank
Jacket.
in a jacket.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
'cause
do you wear your,
Skankfoot, I don't like the idea of skankfoot.
I don't like the idea.
do you
of
wear
that
your
at all.
Havana Coles copies in the shower at a caravan park?
No.
Put it this way: would you share your thongs with Dan, or would you wear Dan's thongs?
I probably would because I have no
Can
problem.
I just put it out there that I did use a little bit of powdered Dactarin about 2 days ago?
Oh, okay. Well, once you've said that, once you hit me with the Dactarin comment,
Yeah, it's good just for keeping healthy feet. You know,
so
you
because
don't-
because I mean,
Well,
there's
so do you piss on
It's
your
too-
pissing on your feet in the shower there, Dan? Army styles.
well, because I've got a shower over a bath, if I get into the shower, for some reason the running water generally makes me want to do a piss. So I'm pissing upstream. So I guess the piss in a diluted form is washing over my toes.
a shower pisser.
Yes, I am.
Line in the sand, Tim.
Line in the sand.
Are you a shower pisser?
Yeah, I'm a shower
Yeah,
pisser.
I think we all
And
are. I mean,
I-
even if we,
yeah,
even
I
if
am
we
too.
don't admit it.
I don't actually. I don't do the whole like aim it at myself and piss all over myself just to see what it feels
if
like.
you're ever sharing a shower with your loved one, do you ever try and do the sneaky pedal on her foot?
I draw the line there.
Yeah, I've drawn the line there.
Okay.
Just talking about pissing.
Yeah.
On that hot day we had just the other day,
That
I
was really
It
hot,
was really
wasn't
hot. I was at the beach and I got in the ocean and body surfed.
Okay.
First time in
Congratulations.
20 years,
And
I
did you
got in the
piss?
water
On an ocean beach.
on an ocean beach,
Okay.
actually Ocean Grove Beach.
Okay, that's a pretty wild and woolly.
Old and woolly. I got in. I swam for about an hour.
Okay.
I couldn't believe it.
What was wrong with you?
I was hot.
Okay.
And then I pissed myself in the water,
and warmed up.
and it was
It's
awesome.
lovely.
It was so good.
pissed myself.
It was liberating, and I was a bit further in from where Cass was sitting, and she was just sitting in the water on the shoreline with her and a friend, and I
And the warm
I knew.
current came through.
I was turning around and saying, "Yeah,
I'm pissing. I'm pissing.
But
I
very diluted, though.
discovered when we went away with you for a couple of days over the break that beaches. Well, let me put
yeah,
it
you
this way.
weren't impressed, were you?"
No, I mean
like beaches?
I'm impressed by beach. Right,
Mm-hmm.
I love them.
Mm-hmm.
I'll look at them
I'll
from
sit
a
on them.
distance.
I'll smell them.
I'll sit at them.
Yeah.
Don't like sitting on them.
Okay.
I like sitting at them to look at them.
Okay.
But I bet
And
like
smell them.
well because we were having
hear
the
'em.
conversation
Yeah.
that like okay,
Guys.
so these are the factors, right?
Sand sculptures.
No, kids that can't read waves, right, are
Yeah.
on tow. One of the kids that I have can't swim exactly.
Riptides.
There's rips. I don't know how to read rips properly.
Look for the quiet patch that you think you should go swimming because the waves are way less. That's a rip.
Okay, gotcha.
The sun.
The sun, the sand, the surf,
The seagulls.
the seagulls,
The march flies.
seaweed.
Sexual
Putting on sunscreen while you've got a sandy hand.
Yes.
Sandy hand
Yeah.
sunscreen.
The
man.
sexual harassment.
The sand in your groin.
I can deal with that.
You can.
Yep.
Oh
Because
no, that gets me.
as we all know,
It's
taking a
exfol-
handful of
it's exfoli-
sand down your pants makes you feel alive.
That's
Does it?
true.
It does.
And
it's
it
very, you should try sometime.
exfoliates
It's very
Tim.
liberating.
Okay.
But so I had all these factors, and the kids just wanted to get in the water. And and I don't like cold water all that much, and I don't really like waves that don't really agree with me.
Mm-hmm.
I might have had bad instance. On the way home, we're trying to work out, why is it?
Your experience that's made you turn against
what
it.
happened? I was trying to scan through, like, what have I hated in my life about the beach? And I can't really come up with anything.
But there was probably something slightly traumatic that has affected.
I do remember a
your opinion.
bodyboard hitting the sand on the bottom and hitting me in the stomach, but that's not enough to make you hate everything
Yeah.
forever, is it?
No,
Yeah,
I wouldn't have
wow.
thought so.
So put it this way: Are you? Did you ever want to skydive,
Yes.
Jeremy? Do you ever want to skydive?
Nah.
Okay, thank you.
Maybe
this is the thing.
10
Sorry.
years
If I
ago.
made you, let's just say I made you do the following things: skydive.
At
Right.
this age?
Yeah,
No.
I made you dance in front of people when you really didn't want to.
He
made
does.
you-
He does
I do
always
that all
want
the
to.
I
time.
made you wear a dead man's shoes.
Oh, 10 man shoes, I don't think I could do.
Do you know what I mean? Like, you don't have to like everything.
While
No.
sitting in a spunk dunk.
Yeah.
That's right.
But there's certain social pressures on us.
Yes.
Come on, have fun. Why don't you like it? Why don't you dance? Why don't you enjoy the beach? Why can't you just enjoy it?
Mm.
But there's too many factors
Other influences.
that make me go, look, if I was here on the beach on my own or with a special someone, I'd probably like it.
You were there with your wife
Mm-hmm.
and
yeah,
your
but
kids.
just a special someone. Do you know what I mean? Like, we go from wander up here, pick this there, sit in the sand, look at the thing, no pressure to get in the water.
Look at the thing.
Look at the thing,
What's
you know,
the ocean.
the
dude.
horizon.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Oh, isn't
Yeah.
it beautiful? Isn't it wonderful? Isn't
And
it
there was that
noisy?
Scott-
Isn't
there
it,
was
doesn't
that,
it stink?
Mhm.
Don't you want to leave?
Mhm.
The hang glider. You like the hang glider that was going up and down the beach, didn't you?
Wouldn't do it. But I wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
Like,
Why wouldn't
why? Because I don't know. I don't want to die. I don't feel like
But if you're over the
Don't.
ocean and you've got wings,
scary.
yeah, but that's why you do it.
Yeah, so why don't you like it? You should like it. This
Yeah.
is the thing. When do we draw the line?
2018. This
I'm
is
drawing the
This
line.
is drawing the line,
but
man.
that I say that I like beaches. I don't want to ever say that I hate beaches because it's very un-Australian. It's very unsocial kind of
Yep.
thing to say.
Yep.
Yeah.
'Cause you've got to defend yourself.
What, you
against-
don't want to come to the beach?
What don't you like about beaches, man? I found out it's everything because we got off the beach, right?
Yep.
Like, come on, kids, come on, let's go. Rapidly wrap, dry-dity
He called
dry,
it, by the way.
sandity flick,
Yep.
flickety dry.
Yeah.
Right, we get off the beach, and as soon as we got over that hill, and
You felt better.
I felt better.
Hmm.
Yeah, walking in amongst the trees was
What did
fun.
I say? What did I say? No sand.
Ah, dude,
Ah.
okay, you should have written it
I should have
down.
written it down. I said it
Okay.
perfectly. It was
You need
actually
to edit that
poetic.
out now.
No, I won't.
No, you won't.
It was poetic. But have you got something that you don't like that everybody else likes?
Yes. No.
Covers all bases?
Yeah, no. Nothing's coming to mind.
Surely
Something
you
that
got
I
something.
like, but no one else likes.
Heroin.
Nah.
Or something you really like that no one else likes, and then you're constantly going, why doesn't everybody like going to raves? And then when you really break it down, it's millions of things that you don't like.
I suppose I feel a little bit self-conscious that I'm still quite a fan of rollerblading.
Okay. There you go. Let's go rollerblading.
Yeah.
Yeah. Street skating.
Yeah.
Hockey.
Yeah,
I'll come with you.
yeah.
Sick.
Oh, is that what's going to happen this year? Is that
I
our...
could be onto it. Rollerblades
Rollerblading.
are back. Rollerblades
Back.
are
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
Yes.
Street skate.
bringing it back.
blade.
2018.
Bringing it back.
What was the segment called? I can't remember.
Draw the line.
No, the other one.
Bring
what's,
it back.
What's coming back?
Bring it
Work
back.
hard?
But don't you have something?
Oh, look, I mean, I've got heaps of things that I could just pull off the top of my head at any stage, Tim, for sure, but I don't want to. You see.
Fair enough, yeah, because then you'll have to do those
Yeah.
things, and then
I'd
it's
have to
like,
think.
we know you don't
That
like
jolly
it.
old segment. All the fucking things that Jeremy hates.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big segment.
Yeah, and you're up top of the list.
Well,
I tell you what I'm going to do this year, because it looks like it's about to wrap up pretty soon.
no,
So-
we're about to cut to a break.
Oh, it's cut to a break, is it? I don't know if I said this last year, but this year my New Year's resolution is going to be one that's easy enough to do, you'd think, is drink more water.
Okay.
Don't go too far. Don't try to go. I'm gonna go skydiving, or I'm gonna learn how to play chess or something ridiculous.
Go to boxing.
Yeah, or go to
Yeah.
boxing.
Yep.
Every week. No, I think you go boxing.
Have you
but I
picked
don't
out your
know if
hot
you
pants yet?
I don't know what to wear.
Hot pants.
Hot pants?
It's all about hot pants and crop tops.
Crop tops.
Yeah.
Okay.
And tall socks.
And you got to do your hair up in a
Man bun.
Yeah.
a big ponytail up here, and then you like pull it
and
apart.
tall
It's
sports socks.
I've
that
seen it.
end
Seen
in,
it on
Chuck
all the
Taylors.
Zumba girls, so you'll fit
Yeah,
right
right.
in.
Well, line in the sand is, do I borrow boxing gloves?
Borrow or buy?
Borrow.
Yeah, borrow them.
Very sweaty up in there.
Oh, okay. So, Dead Man's boxing gloves?
Yeah, that's right.
Did you draw the line?
I draw the line.
Because you
it's
know
like
they're
that,
sweaty.
Yeah.
It's like
all
that
day.
10-pin bowling ball that you've got. It's just
Yeah.
taking up space and getting very little use.
Yeah. I looked at that
And
yesterday, man.
how do you dispose of a 10-pin bowling ball?
How do you get rid of one?
No, can't put it in the.
Oh,
the
you know
side
what you
rubbish.
do? You put it under the house.
That's what you
Is
do.
that where you found it?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
And so
Chuck
I
it
just
under
leave
the
it there
house.
for another 50 years and it might be worth something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, the
there's
good
a
thing
lot
about
of
boxing
bowling
gloves
balls.
is that they are easy to dispose of after the 2 weeks of going to boxercise. When you go, this is fucking gay.
What's the half-life of a bowling ball?
I would imagine substantial.
10,000
10 million years?
I could go to the
There's
So
a
some
lot
of
of-
those bowling balls have got like the piece of amber with the like fossilized
they're
insects
sick.
and stuff in it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's sick.
I could get rid of it by going at the top of, say, Wellington Road or that really steep Fentree Gully hill
Rolling
and
it
just
down.
roll it down the gutter.
If
and-
you've
Oh,
cracked that
that's-
open, has that got rings of colour through it, like an everlasting gobstopper?
Could be. Could be.
Because remember growing up, Jeremy, you said that you could always do, my teeth are the strongest teeth in the world. You could
Yes,
bite
Tim.
through.
Yes.
That's your teeth.
My teeth, some of them are missing. Thanks for asking. And that reminds me, I've got a dental appointment coming up.
Right
which
now.
would be more fun than listening to you berate me.
Let's
So,
cut to a quick
let's-
break and then we'll
yeah,
come
that'd
back
be good.
for,
I'd
for a
love to.
little thing.
Why not?
Belvedere, where are you? Come on, Belvedere. Come on, Belvedere. It's time for your Rat-Tat Kitty Cat. Rat-Tat Kitty Cat is made from real chunks of delicious Ecuadorian donkey meat and succulent baboon-flavored entrails. Don't settle for less. Give your cat the best. Rat-tat Kitty Cat. Rat-Tat Kitty Cat time.
We're back.
What's wrong
Oh.
with your dishwashing guy?
Dishwasher guy, he's definitely scamming me.
So you got that dishwasher off the side of the road, right? And it worked for years.
That was the one before that.
Oh, okay, so it didn't work for
Because
years.
dishwashers only work for 5 years, apparently. And then they
I've
break.
had that one out there for 17 years.
Maybe I shouldn't clean it all the time and do all the maintenance on it. Maybe that's the go. Maybe I should let it.
Self-maintenance.
Maybe let it fill up with scum and
Mice.
Maybe,
like you do.
Yeah.
maybe. Have you got a scummy dishwasher?
No, because I clean it on the regular.
Do you
Not
on
as
the
much as
regs?
Jeremy. I don't get in there and tinker with the
The filter.
the works. I just do what you got to do. Rinse out the filter.
It's pretty gross in a
It's
dishwasher.
pretty gross.
It's pretty gross.
Yeah, yep. But it's doing cleaning that you would otherwise have to do, so I'm willing to
It
deal
takes
with it.
way more than a sink's worth of water. to
Apparently
wash
it doesn't. Apparently
I don't
it's
know if I
very,
believe that.
very efficient.
So is that just like recirculating filthy water around?
I think once you've got up to a certain temperature, it's amazing what kind of cleaning you can do. And dishwashing, the dishwasher cleaning stuff is not like dishwashing detergent. It's more like
Okay, it's
Something else.
caustic.
Caustic?
Yeah, that's
Caustic.
the word. There we got
Caustic.
there, boys. We got there.
We did
Yeah.
that without Google.
yeah.
Cass is considering just throwing the microwave away. She tried to clean it last night. She's like,
You have to throw it away. Yeah, no, that's
this
fair
is
enough.
sucked.
It's fair enough because our niece Sienna came over and
Yeah.
destroyed our
microwave.
microwave with that fucking popcorn shit.
Yep.
Just burnt the fuck out of it. Like to the point where it was just no saving it. That smell like embedded itself in the
Oh,
microwave. We had
no.
to throw the microwave out.
Really?
It was reeking the house out for weeks where it was just like,
Okay.
I can't take it.
Okay.
Burnt
I'm sure
popcorn.
I'm sure there are like you can look at life's hacks and there's like
Yeah.
you put like a
The lemons,
cucumber
man.
in there, or
Yeah.
you put
Yeah,
a
there's
lemon
gotta
in
be
there and
something,
it
yeah.
sucks all the
Yeah, you put
there'd
a
be something
kitten
like
in
that.
there. And
Popcorn
it
has a
explodes.
particular
It does. It's up there
Yeah.
with hair doesn't microwave well. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Hair.
Like burnt hair.
Yeah.
There. You can't get
Aluminium.
That doesn't.
That doesn't go well
No,
in
it doesn't,
microwave.
does it? No.
Have they kind of that's still the same thing, right? That still happens,
What's
or
that?
is there a protector on microwaves these days?
No. It's
I
Uh,
still
reaction.
can't-
metal
can't put a
metal and
fork.
microwaves don't mix.
Yeah.
So what happens? Does it like if you put a fork in there, 4 minutes, it sparks a bit. Then
Well,
what
if you're Steven
happens? Does
Seagal, you've timed it perfectly.
blow up or
that
start
Because it's
fire?
going to blow up in front of the baddie's face so that he can go rush into the other room and see a hot chick jump out of a
But
cake.
it doesn't explode, does it? It just like scorches the inside and flicks and.
I've seen like little mini lightning bolts inside a microwave. Should we go
Okay.
try it?
Yeah, let's
I'm
see.
tempted.
Report back.
Should
What
we
happened
ruin-
to where's the
Weird science.
where's the popcorn microwave?
It's gone.
Ah,
rubbish.
yeah, no, that
How
went.
disappointing.
Mm.
But I
Could've
do.
just
I have said this.
a
In
long
And a-
extension lead.
I have said this in a weird science before. My dishwasher, my coffee machine,
Mm.
my microwave, and my washing machine,
Mm.
right, all hum at exactly the same key.
Okay.
Because there was one time,
La-
or whatever it is,
Mhm.
because I had them all on at one stage. I'm like, everything was like in perfect harmony.
Yeah.
So I've unison.
Mhm.
So harmony is all
Mhm,
different octaves. So
There you go, Tim. You just
Um,
geeked out on music.
and no, that's nerd.
Ah,
Johnny.
damn it.
So,
It's musicology.
but I went up to each item of machinery,
Mm.
and sure enough, the same key.
It would have been costing you a fortune to run
That
that
probably
kitchen.
was a hot day in the kitchen.
It was, man.
Mm.
Because that is what happens, isn't it? That's where
Um,
the juice gets chewed a lot.
For sure. Dad's got his little box hooked up so you can read when you turn something on. It gives you a readout.
Yeah.
$2.50 to run that big aircon. The
Where's
big
that
one.
coming? Where's the information coming from, though? Where's he? Does it hook it up to the?
You're hooked up to your meter, and then it tells
Yeah,
you
it's
what
a,
it-
yeah. It's an
Mhm.
add-on that you can plug into your smart meter.
Okay.
Yeah.
And those smart meters, they drive past and get a reading, don't they? They don't come on your property anymore.
Don't need to. It's
I think it
it's
goes
all
back to base.
Remote
Yeah.
access. Yeah.
What about the gas? Oh,
No,
it's
they still
water.
got to check that out.
They do?
Mm.
'Cause I feel like my water's been guesstimated for the last 15 years.
It says it on the bill. I saw it there the other day. I can't get into your house because we were worried about dogs.
Oh, the dogs.
The 2 dogs that we've got.
I guess you wouldn't
Yeah.
want to be nipped.
But they're not at the front.
Fingertips.
You just ring
Yeah,
the doorbell and I'll bring him inside if you want.
Mm.
Where do we
Oh,
draw
that's
the line?
true.
on that?
Oh, I'm drawing the line right there, Tim. I think I'm drawing the line on this here episode, maybe.
Oh, already?
Oh, fair enough. Right.
Jerry's drawn the line.
Stroppy pants.
It's a zero tolerance 2018.
Okay,
I've
okay.
No,
decided.
we've got at least
Zero
we've got-
tolerance.
We've got 10 more minutes
Uh,
on the clock.
all right.
We're not going to cut it.
It's like that.
We're not going to make it our shortest episode ever.
Yeah.
It's like that last
Yeah,
seven,
you
7 minutes of work, and you just
Yeah.
go, let's just
First,
fucking-
just pack
First
it up. Pack it up,
episode,
boys.
first episode back for 2018. Surely there's something else you can talk about.
Yeah, surely.
Oh, there's
Um,
miles. Yeah, look, I mean,
We've got some specials coming up.
Mm.
We've been working on a special with the Really Must Go.
Really Must Go's in the 100th episode. We're going to do something special. Still going to happen live and direct from a unknown location.
Unknown,
Excellent.
unplanned thing. Yeah,
And,
is that the Pfeffernuss?
I reckon
I-
as part of the Pfeffernuss, our in-house resident DJ should be
Pressured into choosing a song?
you should play us out with a song, but also perhaps big note the fact that you're in a turntablist championship competition.
Currently?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm always in something like that.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I voted.
Oh, did you?
I voted too.
Oh well.
There you
Hey,
go.
have you got your phone?
Yeah.
I'll see if the results have come up. I think it's a closed.
I'm not going to tell you my code, though.
No, why would I type in my own code to that?
Give us the phone.
Why is it 17 digits?
Oh, because iPhone.
See if I got it. Just talk amongst yourselves.
Okay.
So what did you get the kids for Christmas, Dan?
Did
you go away on holidays?
They were pretty spoilt. They
Yeah.
were pretty spoilt. I actually went out to buy another present for the youngest daughter because it turns out that Evie's going through I am allergic to sharing phase.
Oh, yeah, that
gimme,
one.
want, we call it.
I think the what's that, Tim?
Gimme, want.
Okay, and
Yep.
that's the age between when and when.
Well, I don't know. I think it's just started, and I don't think it has a finish.
Right, that's
But,
for the rest of our life.
Yep.
Speaking of which,
And
there's
how old is she?
photos
When
of-
does that start?
Years.
She's 4 now.
4. So
Yeah.
that's you had 4 years of bliss, and now there's no sharing for the rest of our life.
No. And if there is sharing, it's under extreme duress, and there's always tears.
I reckon it's about time she packed up and moved on.
Okay.
Get the fuck out of there, man.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
put all this stock in the other one.
Yep.
That's what I'd do.
Did Santa visit you?
Yeah, got some shoes, some
What
fresh
kind of shoes?
Just
Were they
some
from the op
fresh
shop?
shoes.
Did they have?
Direct factory outlets, same
Okay,
as the
lovely.
same as the jeans on the same day, sort of thing. And
Okay, lovely. So your Christmas present was bought after Christmas?
yeah, pretty much.
Okay, cool.
And we spent the money on going away.
Very
That's
good.
what we do.
Very good.
Bit different now. 15 years in, we used to buy things for each other, and
Yeah.
now it's just like
Yeah,
that's not going to happen
Okay,
anymore.
round one
Okay.
results.
Here we go.
that's disappointing.
Yeah, it is.
Okay,
Round one results.
That was a good feeling, by the way, Dan.
thanks.
52 chambers competition on the internet. There was 15 entrants. Congratulations to first place, DJ Relic. It's like
Congratulations.
That just happened, did it?
shit. Yeah. For highly voted videos. Thanks, guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Massive props to everybody put in time, make their uploads available last week. The Australian Turntablist community is getting active in 2018.
Well, that's
So do you
that's a hot
actually
start, Tim?
do you actually have to
Now, there's, well,
play the decks to actually
You
win,
gotta
or you just
play the decks. That's bongo is what you just did there. It's actually a 52 chambers, which means there's 52 competitions, one a week for a year, to decide who is the grand champion.
And also
Every
a
category.
Wu-Tang call out.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes,
it's a
it's
hip
hip-hop.
hop. It's a hip hop.
52 chambers
Round
of
one
Wu-Tang.
results are in.
Relic.
Relic.
There you go.
give me a look. Give me a look.
So you get, I get
Yes,
a point
I
for
can-
participation, and then,
Yeah.
and then
I
a
can
point for
verify
every
that.
X amount of votes.
So is this next week as well? You're doing it
This
again?
week it's juggling, which is not my strong suit. But I'm thinking about just miming it like that other dude who beat me that time did.
Juggling as in on the turntable, not with the balls. I thought,
Yeah, no.
okay, it's a different...
Okay, now we're going to try...
Next week is stilts.
Yeah.
And we have potato sack
Yeah.
racing.
Potato
So
sack
get
race.
ready.
There you go.
There you go, Tim.
Thanks
Well,
for your inquiry.
congratulations.
So there's the Pfeffernuss.
Well,
What a great start to the year.
That is
Basically-
just fantastic.
Basically, just between you guys, every time I've entered a DJ competition, I've won it.
Apart from that time you didn't.
No, apart from that time I didn't. But just for the record,
Yes.
I came second in that one.
Yes.
And then it turned out that the dude that did win
Cheated.
cheated.
Okay.
He later was it's one of the greatest.
He was juicing, you know. He was,
No,
on,
he
the,
was
he was on the
miming.
roids.
He was miming.
He was miming.
'Cause there's all these. Oh, it's a hot topic. I'll show you after because I don't like getting into it.
Fair enough.
I don't
Fair
want to talk
enough.
about
It's
it.
a great story, though.
But I
What
won once.
are you name and shame?
I think you should.
He's,
No, the
he's done a
second
Milli Vanilli line in
he
the sand.
he did a Milli Vanilli.
On the turntables,
Yeah.
which is just like...
But in the world's biggest competition for like it's the Red Bull third style
Oh, yeah?
competition. So it's a Red Bull thing. You got 50 cameras on you, and when it got back to Jazzy Jeff and all the big heads, they took one look and went, "No, he's faking that. There's no way that dude's doing it." So all I'm saying to you is, I came first the first time I entered the competition. And the second time, I lost to a cheat,
So you
right? And then I
technically
pulled
won.
out after that. I'm like, nah. Unless I'm going to win, there's no point entering. So I entered this,
So
and
you
I
would...
won it.
So Lance...
Congratulations.
Lance Armstrong won all those Tour de France's juiced up. So should the second guy get the jersey, or does he get to keep the tops? How does that all work?
I don't know. Yeah, does he get to keep his things, or does he have to give it back?
I think he should.
And
have
then
to
do
give
the
them
things mean anything after that?
back. No.
Yeah, I don't think he gives a shit.
I don't
think
think he
got
cares.
really rich cheating, and
Okay.
and he was at the age where he couldn't really be fucked riding a bike in the French Alps anymore.
Yeah.
So he went, bugger it.
And isn't it all cheating, those things? Like, he just cheated the best, didn't he?
Yeah, he had a very, very polished cheating outfit supporting him.
It's great.
Well, it turns
for
out
him.
that every Russian athlete for at least the last 8 years is a state-sponsored drug cheat. So
There you go. That's true. Very true, Dan.
yeah, they've just been banned from competing in the upcoming Winter Olympics.
Oh, no shit.
Yep, they're all fucking cheats.
That's a hot tip.
Yep, all cheats. Another piece of exciting news.
Yeah.
Did you hear about Elon Musk's SpaceX company losing a multi-billion-dollar Pentagon spy satellite called Zuma?
Zuma?
Ah.
Zuma.
Lost it.
I thought you were going to say
Yeah.
Skynet.
Launched it up into space. You know how rockets dislodge and then the next rocket fires and then it dislodges?
Yeah.
One didn't dislodge. And it got sucked back into the atmosphere
Oh, no.
and burnt to smithereens.
That's a lot of money. I saw a what I thought was UFO because it was very bright, traveling. And this is not a dream story. I filmed it, and I'll show you. I'll show you now, just so you can see what I'm talking about.
Just on zombie UFOs, there was a news story in my newsfeed today about strange zombie radio waves coming from outer space.
Well, that's
Zombie.
great. But what I saw looked like it was in the atmosphere, going through it. This is very bright. This is going straight line, going very fast. So I pulled out my Skyview app,
Yes.
where it tells you what's in the sky,
Hmm.
and I identified it as one of these discarded rocket shells. Right, so they go up, they drop the back off it,
Yeah.
and then it stays in orbit, a space chunk,
Ah.
and just
So-
floats around ad nauseum.
But then eventually it falls out of its orbit
It would.
and burns up.
Yeah, so if that's going out, did they have to set a trajectory for that so that it doesn't hit any major
Satellites.
I think it's
satellites?
becoming an increasing issue where there's so much space junk
Yeah.
traveling around the Earth at like 50,000 kilometers an hour that they have to be really careful about what orbit they do choose.
So I did the old scan. It shows you all the stuff, and there is fucking hundreds of them up there. Hundreds.
A lot of space junk. Now, what's this zombie UFO, Dan?
Well, you know, it's a time like this that you should probably find what you want to talk about rather than just
Scrolling through your news feed.
quickly scrolling through my news feed. And the problem with the news feed is that there's always some shit coming on top, which is pushing the shit you want further down. So let's just say
Let's agree to disagree.
it was there,
There was
and
no
now
aliens.
it's gone.
Yeah.
But the quick scan of the article said that the most logical explanation for these strange and mysterious radio waves is a zombie star or a zombie planet that's about to be sucked into a giant black hole, and something about that is making these radio waves.
So, zombie star. So, it is dead and then alive again.
No, just dead and being sucked into
We're calling
a
it-
vortex.
Are we calling it a zombie something because that's what the kids love these days? And it's
I love it too.
just anything that's called zombie
I'll tell you what really just pisses me off.
gets
Yeah.
you goat.
You have to wait too long between seasons
Of Walking Dead.
of
Yeah,
just
like
TV shows that you
enough.
really like.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me started on Game of Thrones. That won't be back for another year and a half. And it's like,
I'm over
fuck.
it never now.
I'm not sure if I watched the cliffhanger of zombie. One.
Walking Dead.
Yeah, don't tell me what it is. Oh, is that the one where Negan gets the coffee burn? I don't know. No, don't
yeah.
tell me.
Well, look, I binge watched Stranger Things.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's pretty good, but as you're saying, like I watched a whole season in a night when we were on holidays, and smashed out the second season within 2 days, and now you got to wait.
Yeah, well, you watch those two. You watch the season like it's a movie.
Yeah,
Movie
that's
one,
right.
movie two.
It's
not
an 8-hour
episodes.
movie.
Yeah, it is.
I just finished a really great series, which was recommended to me, so I thought I'd jump on board, give it a crack. In the same vein as Breaking Bad, where a white-collar guy gets caught up in the whole drug world and shit just keeps going wrong. Ozark.
Oh, yes.
Get on board.
Saw that there. Jason Bateman.
Jason Bateman. Yeah, it's good. It's very good.
Right,
Beats
okay.
5,000.
All right, well, that's about it. That's about all we've got time for
I
on
think so.
2018 Season 5, the Escape Pods.
Yeah.
Turnstile Records
We're back,
presents.
baby.
Jesus,
It's
It is
it's
a
really
mouthful.
good to be back. Hit us up.
Doesn't sound like it. Let's do that again. With a bit of gusto.
Okay, Jeremy, you do it.
Well, isn't it great to be back? 2018 Turnstile Records presents the Escape Pods.
That's more of an intro.
But it was. I'm saying it was great to be back.
it was great.
So,
Yeah, it was great.
and it was. And thanks for listening. And thanks for tuning in. Hopefully, this 2018 will be a prosperous and safe one for all of us moving forward.
Well said.
Great. Could have said it better myself.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Yeah.
Thank you for pressing the self-destruct button. The ship will self-destruct in exactly 2 minutes and 45 seconds.
Who are you? One pod left. And the 3 of us.
The escape pod. The escape pod. What if there are droids in the escape pod? The sensors wouldn't pick them up.
Escape puzzle sounds really nice.
Well, boys, it's a very lovely ship. I think you should look out. Goodbye.